Well, I haven't done this for quite a long while, but in the truck, driving Saturday Hodgepodge video. I'm headed out to go to a fishing spot that's kind of a little pond back in a neighborhood where I really like to fish, but don't get to go very often. I decided to go out there today to do some fishing in the hopes that there won't be any kids around. I'll be honest with you, my wife said this is the most old man thing I have ever said probably my whole life, but one of the disappointments that I have with being retired at a time of COVID is that all these kids who are home and they're doing distance learning, many of them are just out running around the streets, and so it's made it difficult for me to go out on walks or go to my fishing spots and ponds. And so I'm hoping to take advantage of the fact that it's a gray, gloomy, cool day today. Maybe there won't be any kids out at my pond. This person's going to hit me with their car. Never saw me. Great. Anyway, so I thought I'd film this video while I'm driving over there. The only problem is I forgot my notes, which said, what I don't want to talk about. So this may be a really short video, and I may intersperse some, footage of the pond area, because it is actually kind of a unique place for a neighborhood pond. So first thing, I am deep into Victobering and enjoying it very much. It is exactly what I hoped that it would be. It is successfully taken my mind off of a lot of things going on in the world and American politics from time to time. I actually find myself lost in the world of the 19th century Great Britain, and that's been enjoyable. I finished Anthony Trollope's Barchester Towers, and I think I said this last week, I enjoyed every minute of reading that book, and I was in no hurry to finish. I really enjoyed everything about it, and I'd only ever read one Trollope before, and that was The Warden, which I thought was okay, but Barchester Towers really just blew me away. The truth of the matter is, and this is what I think maybe is Trollope's genius, is his ability to take what is essentially an incredibly simple plot with incredibly basic people from society and make it into something interesting because of the characterizations. And there are so many memorable, distinct characters and character types in this book that it was really enjoyable. With each one, you get maybe a page or two of characterization of their physical appearance, of their character, and it's not that Trollope says this person is a bad person, this person is a good person. He leaves you clues about who they are and what they're like, oftentimes incredibly subtle, to let you know what they're like, and to create in you, maybe even subconsciously, an impression of what these people are like. And to me, that's truly masterful. I love the names. I think I mentioned before, the chief villain, I think, in Barchester Towers is named Obadiah Slope, which I just think is an incredibly great name for a villain. There's the Prouty family. You can see the name. There's a minister whose name is Quiverful, who has 14 kids. So his quiver is literally full. There's a farming family named Greenacre, and one named Subsoil, and there's a family of farmers who is looking to improve their station, whose name is like Upward Looking or something. I can't remember exactly what it is, and like I said, I didn't bring my notes, but it was delightful, and I enjoyed it very much. I'm looking forward to my next Trollope, which I may not even save. Well, I may not even save for Victober next year. I started reading Jane Eyre, and I'll tell you, the first 100 pages of Jane Eyre just flew by. I enjoyed it very, very much. Kind of slowed down when she gets to Mr. Rochester's house, but things seem to be picking up in that area again, and so I'm looking forward to getting back to that. I think I'm on about page 230. I thought I had read Jane Eyre. I think it's more likely that in school sometime I was supposed to have read Jane Eyre, and I didn't really. I think that's much more likely to be the case. But I am enjoying reading it for the most part. It is I've kind of bogged down in the details of the budding romance between Jane and Mr. Rochester. That's not a spoiler. You should all know that by now. And then from there, I'll go on and read The Odd Women by George Gissing, and then I'm saving Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde for right around Halloween. So that would be my Halloween read, and that'll more or less finish up my Victober. And I'm looking forward to Nonfiction November. I'm really excited about my books there, and I'll be putting out a TBR there later. If you've been following along with my short story project, you may know that the short story for this month is Raymond Chandler's Cathedral. Raymond Chandler. Wait. It's not Raymond Chandler. I told you I should bring my notes. The story is Cathedral, and I'll be doing that video on or around the 25th this month, and I'll try to put a PDF at the bottom of this video so if you want to read it, you could maybe, read it for free. So there's that. In terms of writing, my writing project is still going. Really got bogged down in some of the details of military maneuvering and terminology, and so my chapter 8, which I am almost finished with the writing of and should begin typing here this weekend, my chapter 8 has kind of slowed me down, but still making steady everyday progress. I think I've written every day except for one in the last week, so that's been going pretty well. Other than that, I just wanted to draw your attention to some Victober videos from some other booktubers. Bookish Shenanigans did a kind of a travel video called In Search of the Bronte Stones, which I found to be incredibly charming and quite beautiful in the areas that she traveled to and filmed. I thought that was great. And then Tilly from Tilly's Shelf has been doing a Victober Poetry Challenge, in which she discusses the works of Victorian poets on her channel, and I've been really enjoying that, even though I have to be honest with you, Victorian poets and I don't necessarily get along very well, but I've been enjoying that from Tilly, and so I encourage you to go over and check that out. Other than that, and possibly some nature shots here at the end of the video, that's it for my Saturday hodgepodge. Had a good week, feeling a little more optimistic, and hopefully I'll go catch some fish, which I won't put on the video because I know lots of people don't like that. And then if I don't catch any fish, I can just lie to you about it. Anyway, there you go. That's my Saturday hodgepodge for this week. Look forward to your comments in the comment section below, and as always, thank you for watching.